So I'd like to introduce to you the first one of our candidates. I want to introduce to you a man who is a great leader, the former mayor of New York.
I feel like I'm at home. Sometimes I see more people from New York and Florida than I do in Florida. I feel like it's my second home, and I've been here a lot. And I have something I need to ask you. You got to promise me this, okay? Please, promise? In 2000, you saved us from Al Gore. We're going to need you in 2008 to save us from Hillary Clinton. And unlike the Democratic candidates, I'm not going to boycott Florida. I'm going to campaign here. We're going to win the primary in January. With your help. We're going to run something we haven't run in a while in the Republican Party. We're going to run a 50-state campaign. We're not going to give the Democrats any state for nothing. We're going to take the campaign to their territory, and we're going to take it back from them. We can't take a risk. And the day after the convention, we cannot close down our campaign office in Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois, California, Washington, Oregon. And that's what we've done for the last 3 or 4 campaigns. We can't do it again. We can't afford to take the chance. We can't afford to take the chance. In 2004, it wasn't Florida that made the difference. It was Ohio. Well, I don't know. Who knows what can go wrong? We can't get it down to one state anymore. That may be one of the reasons that we lost the House and the Senate. We haven't carried on presidential campaigns in these states in 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, 16 years. Some voters may be voting this year who have never seen a Republican presidential campaign in their state. We've got to revive our party all over the country. We have the idea. We're a 50-state party. We're not a 30-state party or a 35-state party. We have the right ideas, and now America needs us. America needs, first of all, America needs experience.
America needs Rudi!
Well, I think that. I agree with that. But I don't want to be presumptuous. You know I'm very shy and retired. America needs experience. Did you ever think about this? This is really astounding. But this may be the product of the liberal media not examining the Democratic candidates the way they examine the Republican candidates. Just think about this for a minute. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, John Edwards. Here's what they have in common. They have never run a city. They have never run a state. They have never run a business. They've never run anything.
Yeah.
Right? They've never met a payroll. They've never had to make a budget. They've never had to balance a budget. They've never had the responsibility of the security of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of people on their shoulders. In other words, they have no executive executive experience, and they want to be the chief executive officer of the United States of America. I'm sorry, no on-the-job training. I have laid out 12 commitments to the American people. These are the things I believe I can accomplish. I want you to go look at them and read them and decide whether you agree with them. Because if we can accomplish these things, then America is going to be stronger. America is going to be more optimistic. America is going to be growing, and America is going to be safe. Now, every candidate makes promises. They're important to look at because they give you a sense of their philosophy and their direction. But there's something I can offer you that the other candidates cannot. I can offer you results. I have actually accomplished things. I have actually gotten things done that people thought were impossible to do. And we need a candidate and a president that is just not rhetoric, but results. I took over a city that was the crime capital of America. You know that. You've been to New York. Is New York different now since the time that I was mayor? We went from being the crime capital of America to being the safest large city in the United States. It didn't happen by accident. We went from being the welfare capital of America to 640,000 fewer people on welfare. We went from having deficits to having surpluses. We went from 10.5% unemployment to 5% unemployment, and we brought back 457,000 jobs. And the most important thing we did is we restored the hope of the people that their lives can be better.